Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, Golden State's starting five. The backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things, with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Greg, we've got two teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And it's Butler missing. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Inside, Holmgren. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Curry gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And here are the Thunder now. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not get any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And he ends up missing both free throws. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Hartenstein passes to SGA. 2 points, that one goes.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Butler kicks to Curry. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holmgren is doubled. Back to SGA. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's Butler. Pass to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 9.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Sinks that one from the post.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
First free throw is good. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in, and both free throws good for Williams. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous Alexander made it pay off.
Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 13.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's SGA following the basket by Stephen Curry. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Curry with the 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And the Warriors also making a change. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Curry. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Here's SGA. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 10.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Warriors, another 3.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
The Thunder with the lead. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Here's SGA. He's got 10. Holmgren outside. There's the drive. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Back to Hield. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From 13, again, Oklahoma City.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
The kick out to Williams. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Now Hield. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Thunder lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
And, guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenues from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Chums, we thank you very much for that report. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys?
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Thunder trailing by 4. Over to the wing. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. That one falls. Caruso's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Goes up to the stripe. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cason Wallace. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Caruso. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Down low. Joe good.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Tough shot, Curry.
Just one of the craftiest scorers inside. Curry has all sorts of ways to get that shot up and over the defense.
Thunder trailing by 5. And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
And Jackson Davis gets it to go. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Caruso with the ball. He has 5. It's Joe on the wing. Again, Oklahoma City.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Oh, Curry from 3 with no room to breathe.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Aaron Wiggins. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Thunder trailing by 10. And here is Caruso. Moody with it. Dort covering. Right side Curry. Fires from 18. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is checked in for the Thunder. And Golden State also making a change. Santos is checked in. To the middle. Here's Dort. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Timeout called the Warriors. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Over in the corner, Green. Over Holmgren. And it's Golden State with another.
An unconventional shot, no doubt, but it works. Green showing he has the touch to hurt you from there.
Warriors foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
The free throw drops for Caruso. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Pajemski. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 13-point game. On the wing, Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 6 assists now in the game. Pajemski with it. SGA defending. Pajemski's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Wallace, good.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Warriors leading by 9. Here's Pajemski. He's got 7. It's good. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
To the inside. Here's Post. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Holmgren in the corner. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pajem, count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 34 points and 1 rebound. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. Because how the season looks, that's how they built this league.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Warriors leading by 10. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Knocks it loose. Here's Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Curry. Come on, Steph, ridiculous!
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And so here is Oklahoma City. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's SGA. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it, and that one is good. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by SGA. That's 12 points here for Jalen Williams. Timeout called the Warriors. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Fields checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Warriors leading by 11. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Curry against SGA. Butler on the wing. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Dort. Here's Hartenstein, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Hartenstein's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
That free throw, no good.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's Joe on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Joe's got 7 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Healed outside. Curry deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. On defense, the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Curry passes to Moody. Caruso with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And Wiggins throws it down.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Wallace is checked in for Williams. And then for Golden State. Quentin Post is checked in for Green. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Kuminga's subbed in for Curry. Free throw good, Wiggins. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the left side wing. Here's Jackson Davis. Yep, it counts. Jackson Davis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Thunder trailing by 8. Wiggins outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
That one misses for Jackson Davis. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Warriors leading by 10. Inside, Post, and he banks in the layup. Post has got his second bucket tonight.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Down low, here's Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
To the wing on the left. Kuminga finds Hield. Now, here's Moody. It's good. Moody's got 5 now.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Wallace, the pass to Joe. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Jackson Davis. 8 points for him.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Thunder trailing by 14. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Joe, good. Joe's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Post. And the rejection by Holmgren. To the middle. Puts it up from 7. Joe can't get it to go. Driving the lane. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. He's got 10. Joe with it from deep 3-point territory. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Santos in at the 3 slot. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Williams. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. to the paint. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Williams.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Pass to Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside Butler. Outside for Curry. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Podziemski finds Butler. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry making it look so easy.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically, they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Isaiah Joe. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide-open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Warriors leading by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the rejection by Holmgren. They recover it. And Green gets it to go.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Here's SGA. Down low, here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And it's 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein. Here's Curry. And the shot goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Dort. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Green. And he makes that one.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. That one good for 2.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 11. And here is Curry. Here's Santos. Golden State moving it around. Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Warriors leading by 13. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Right side, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 10 points for Draymond Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And stolen by Williams. Here's SGA. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's Santos. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 54 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Moody finds Butler. Outside Curry. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the basket is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Butler on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Curry. And here is Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Free throw good, Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
From past the arc. Wallace misses. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Warrior substitution. Post.
7 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Golden State foul. Podziemski. Third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from SGA. Here's Kuminga. That's good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had tough matchups. They manned up, and at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.